Hello, and thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'll be setting up my August spreads for my bullet journal. But before we get into that, my name is Crystal and I post about makeup looks and dot grit books. So if that's your kind of thing, I would love for you to subscribe and help build this community of Bujo babes. And with that said, I'm gonna hand you over to VoiceOver Crystal.
Okay, so I'm super excited to be sharing this with y'all because I think that this turned out really cute. This month, I was really inspired to look within myself and come up with a theme that really meant something to me. You know, I'm just starting this new journal and I kind of see it as a new opportunity to get in touch with my own creativity instead of like going along for the ride of someone else's. I love recreating other people's spreads because honestly, I'm pretty lazy and I don't want to be thinking about all that, but I feel like this was just the time for me to do my own. A lot of my memories are tied to music, so I knew going in that I wanted to do something with a music theme, and I also wanted to learn how to draw a piano, so let me know how you guys think I did. I kind of messed it up, but I'm happy with it. I had some trouble deciding if I wanted to do like a variety of instruments or just the one, but in the end, I decided to stick with the piano because it's the instrument that I love the most, and I have some really fond memories of trying to learn how to play the keyboard as a child. On a side note, while I was doing these 2 pages, I kept thinking about how I wanted to start an Instagram Live karaoke party the other week because I was having a really good time just singing and dancing by myself. Like, I was listening to Hamilton and Fall Out Boy and like some of my other favorites, and like that would have been really lit, but I have like 5 friends, so yeah. So for my quote page, I decided to add a vintage style mic and the quote, "Let your heart sing," because if you can't tell, I freaking love singing. You know how people say musicals aren't really realistic or whatever because nobody just breaks into song like that. Well, my family is literally a musical waiting to happen. You think that you're about to go have a casual, innocent conversation with somebody? Nah, not in this house. We will literally use any word that someone says to just break into song. Just yesterday, I went to go get breakfast or something, and that turned into me and my mom singing about the Cricket Man and the Cricket House with the Cricket Mouse in the most theatrical and extra way possible. It was ridiculous. We're like that scene from Pitch Perfect where you have to pick up on a word and use that to start a new song. Except when we actually try to play that, we're pretty bad at it. So for my calendar spread, when I thought piano theme, my mind immediately said, you have to draw keys along the edge of the page. So, I had to do that. I originally did have it going all the way down the page, but I wanted a section for my goals, so I added that in. And now that I'm looking at it, I actually should have put the piano keys along the bottom, but you live and you learn. I went with a floating calendar this month because I just really wanted to do one, and I used a light gray as the background to make the boxes stand out. I couldn't decide if I wanted the header to be solid all the way through or have those spaces in between. So I did it with the spaces first, but then I decided it would look better solid, so I just filled that in and added the days of the week and the music notes at the top and the numbers on the calendar. So now we're on to my routine spread, and this page is basically just to add some structure to my life because I have a lot of free time right now and I need to be doing constructive things with my day. So I filled in the daily routine off camera, but there is a section for time of day and activity options for what I could and probably should be doing during those times. And the curly hair care is pretty much the same thing, but for my hair, obviously. I'm trying to like get into a routine to keep my hair healthy and hopefully grow it out because it's at this weird length right now where it's just doing crazy stuff. So now we're on to my playlist spread, and this is my first time doing one of these, but I felt like I couldn't have a music theme and not include a playlist spread. I'm gonna fill this in at the end of the month with my favorite songs or albums from the month. I'm actually kind of in a music slump right now, so I would love some recommendations. I'm open to listening to anything. So for my habit and mood trackers, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of the header idea when I thought of it. I kept my habit tracker the same as always. This layout just really works for me, and honestly, writing out all the numbers is kind of relaxing. For my mood tracker, I kind of wanted to do something different this month. I love having something to color in to represent my mood, but just doing that doesn't really tell me the why behind the mood. So I set this up as like a line a day with a box to fill in so that I get the best of both worlds. For my brain dump page, I kept it super simple and just drew a conductor's podium because look, I was getting real tired and I didn't want to draw another piano because that first one took me like an hour. I can't read sheet music, so I know none of that makes any kind of sense, so I am sorry to all the musicians out there. And now we're on to my weekly spread. I have this sidebar for content scheduling, but you could use it for whatever you want. In the top right corner, I put the quote, "Music is life, that's why our hearts have beats," because I just really love that one. And in the bottom left, I'm going to put my favorite lyric for that week. So if you'd like to see what that is, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to be active on there, and I will have that down in the description box. And here's the final flip through. I'm really happy with how everything came out. It's a little classic, a little vintage. I love the gray as the accent color. I think it tied everything in nicely. Let me know what you guys think.
So that is it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you have any ideas or suggestions for next month's theme, leave that down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!